What are your requirements is what I want to talk about, because I get tagged in videos all over TikTok. And I get it because I talk about relationships and things like that. That people, are like, oh, I want you to react to this. I want you to react to this. And a lot of times it's not necessarily positive things that I'm tagged in. So it's hard sometimes because I want to talk about positive things in relationships, but people really don't tag me and stuff like that because, again, this is the internet and people love drama. Drama is what sells, like 100% of the time. So I get tagged and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I know that there have to be women out there that have requirements. I know that there have to be women out there who have standards and expect certain things and want to be treated a certain way. But I think that the internet is almost like a way of highlighting the worst of the worst things in people, in situations, in societies, and things like that. So I honestly don't think that we are out here losing like this. But then again, I don't really know, right? So what are your requirements? Do you have requirements? Somebody said they got to be rich. Well, are you rich? Have you come from a wealthy family? Do you know what rich is? Do you know what that even looks like? What's the standard for that? So listen, what are your requirements? Because I know that we can't be out here losing like this. We can't be, y'all. I'm about to do a stitch with a little girl that's pregnant by a man that told her he don't want no children. She got pregnant anyway, and then she pregnant with twins. And so she posting all his little information and stuff on the internet for everybody to feel sorry for her and take her side. But I'm like, niece, what? He told you he didn't want babies. And so you decide you're going to have the babies anyway. And we should all be mad at him. How did it work, y'all? You have to be physically attracted, respect my values, and enjoy talking to them. Okay, that's a good requirement. Do you realize that's the bare minimum, though? Do you realize enjoying talking to somebody, respecting your values, and being physically attracted to you is the bare freaking minimum? Like the bottom of the bottom. Like you should expect that from people at Kroger and Piggly Wiggly and the grocery store. That's stuff you can expect from people at the grocery store, to respect your value. Not from a life partner. Fallen Ninja said her requirements are being physically attractive, somebody that respects her values, and enjoy talking to them. No, that's the bare minimum. The girl that is pregnant by the man and wanting everybody for us to be upset with him, I can't understand that. Like, really? Do I expect all the people at the grocery store to be physically attractive? I expect that there's going to be somebody at the grocery store that I'm physically attracted to. Yeah, it takes nothing to be physically attracted to someone. If I see a man in some gray sweatpants, guess what that means? If I see a man with a full, beautiful beard that connects and it's all, perfectly lined up and real black and shiny, yeah, that's attractive to me. That's easy to find. Everybody got beards now. So yeah, that's easy to find. That's not like an anomaly. Communication must happen on both parts. You want somebody that has adoration, respecting your boundaries, and nonstop effort. Honestly, I'm not sure. I feel like if I'm married for stability, he's going to be old and ugly. Help. You have people who are attractive to you who are also stable. It just matters who you allow to stick around. It's about who you allow to stick around. Every woman is going to attract a horn dog. Every woman is going to attract men that only want sex. Every woman is going to attract abusers. The thing about it is, who are you going to allow to stay in your life? Who are you going to allow to stay? That's the main thing. You allow people to stay, that's who you're going to be stuck with. If you allow people to stay who are abusive, who don't respect your values or your boundaries, who are not family oriented, then that's on you. That's your choice. Stop letting yourself down. Every day I get on here, somebody says, well, how do I build my self-esteem? My self-esteem is so low. When you keep letting yourself down, ladies and gentlemen, when you keep letting yourself down, you will keep having low self-esteem. If you can't keep your word to yourself, why would anybody else feel like it's important to keep their word to you? If you can't show up for yourself, why would anybody else want to show up for you? If somebody tells you, hey, I don't want you, you have to believe them. You have to take people at their word. If somebody tells you, hey, this isn't working for me, that means it's time to let it go. If somebody tells you, hey, I'm attracted to somebody else, or I slept with somebody else, or whatever the case is, you have to take it for what it is, not what you hope and wish it would be. I honestly feel like whenever you don't set this, everybody want to holler about these men ain't shit, these men ain't shit. Well, they also hollering these women ain't shit too. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know they hollering these women ain't shit? Because if you don't make a man accountable, you ain't shit, sis. You're not. If you don't make him respect your boundaries, you ain't shit. If you don't have requirements, then you ain't shit, and you can't be mad that these men ain't shit. Like, that's literally how simple it is. You have to have your own boundaries. Everybody's boundaries look different. Some women let men suck on them and fuck on them on the first date. Some women let men rub all up under their skirt and all kind of stuff at the movie when they go. Some women do that. Some women don't. Everybody's standards are different, but you have to have your standards, and you need to stick up and stand by your standards that only you can do. That's it. Only you can do that. Only you can do that. Serious question. How are you defining what a man is? Only chronologically or more than that? A man is a male. Since y'all want to be so, a male is a human person. A man is a human person that is born with a penis. That's what a man is, period. That's what a man is. Y'all want to add all these emotions behind it. And he only a man if he pay my bills. He only a man if he take me out. He only a man if he show consistency. No, niece. No, that's a man. And you're a woman. You just happen to get one that ain't that good for you. That's all that is. Like, that's it. A good man is different. A good woman is different. Y'all have to know that. If you don't have standards and you don't have requirements, you are not a good man. And you are not a good woman. Men is out here letting women run all over them too. Men is out here doing all kind of foolishness behind these women, these thoughts. A man will give his whole paycheck to a thought, but a woman that's going to work every day, bringing home her money, splitting the money with him, taking care of kids, cooking, cleaning, doing all that, them the ones that get cheated on. I just hope y'all know that. Listen. Men is out here having foolishness and stuff too. Everybody needs requirements. That's what's wrong. Y'all, you have to have requirements. If you are a woman with zero requirement, I don't require much. All I want is a little flowers every now and again. All I want is him to take me out every now and again. I can do everything myself. I get my hair done. I get my nails done. I pay my own bills. Well, bitch, what the hell is he for? If you do everything for yourself, what you need a man for? You have to have some type of requirements. If he don't have no goals to aspire to in your relationship. Okay, I want to get married. Then y'all get married. What's next? If you do everything for yourself, you don't need nobody, you don't need nothing, then what's the point of having a man? There's no purpose for having a man if you do everything for yourself. That's wonderful that you so independent and you so whatever, but he need to be doing something. He need to be doing something. I'm not a person that wants to live a life of solitude. I don't think that's fun. I don't think that's something to aspire to. I really don't. I don't mean no harm. I don't mean no nothing. Listen to me when I tell you. If y'all is out here living in the hood, get out. Not just so you can get a car, Phoenix. Get out of the hood for your damn safety. Do you see that girl that was trying to go to work? She was taking the trash out at her job and the man kidnapped her and she dead. That is crazy. If you are a woman, you do not need to be living in the hood. You don't, listen, I don't care what you got to do. It's a whole lot. If you sitting up here with a cell phone in your hand, looking at me, there's a whole lot you can be doing right now. You could be drop shipping through Amazon. You could be working from home. You could be selling some cat. You could be doing a whole bunch of stuff. And if you sitting up in the hood, scared to go to work and can't even go to work because it's not safe, listen, that's your fault. I ain't saying it's her fault she died. Lord forgive me. I'm just saying, get out the hood. You do not have to stay in the hood. I don't care if your whole family is there. Get out the hood. There are some places that are safe to live. You just have to get to where they are. Have requirements for yourself too. I am getting out of the hood in 2022. I am going to make sure I do things for myself in 2022. I'm going to make sure my kids are well taken care of in 2022. I'm going to be a better parent in 2022. I mean, you have to have some sort of requirements. You can't just be sitting up here like, oh, let me just see what's going to happen. I don't know. And then when your apartments get shot up, then you like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, what? Leave. Leave. You have to leave. Better. We have to do better because everything is not somebody else's fault. Everything is not. Back to the girl that's pregnant. I'm finna post it. She pregnant with twins by somebody who told her he didn't want children. And she's on the internet asking wanting everybody's sympathy to feel bad about her situation. I can't understand that. Some stuff is your fault when you have zero requirements. I also know that eventually you have to have some sort of community. And that's where requirements come in. Let's talk about requirements and keeping children. Everybody that know me knows that I will go to war behind my children. But it will be some serious repercussions for if my children get a hangnail in your care. Okay? My children better not come back with a hangnail at all because I'm that one, right? So that's number one. That's a requirement. If I leave my children with you, then you need to know that I don't care if you got to walk around with a pillow and carry mine around. It is what it is. So that needs to be established first. But then, love them. If you got to get on to them, get on to them. I'm not opposed to that. But just know it better not be no foolishness going on. Not with my children. So you have to establish the requirements. But these new generation have a lack of community and socialization. True. They do. And for good reason. Because you know why? Our communities betrayed us. Our communities told us, don't you, everything that goes on in these four walls stays in these four walls. So that's what happened in our communities. So as we got older and got woke, we broke away from the community, but it wasn't the community. It was the lack of requirements for the community. Uncle Joe, if you're going to be a part of this family, Uncle Joe, you're not going to be making the kids feel weird, Uncle Joe. If you're going to be a part of this family, ain't Lorraine, you ain't finna be drunk every time somebody see you, ain't Lorraine. Like, that's how it needs to be. Everybody needs a role. Everybody needs a requirement. I can't wait to build my complex. Me and my children, this is what I'm finna build. I ain't even gonna tell y'all, but I can't wait to have a community of my own so that I can have that. I need community. I need that. You have to have requirements for yourself before you can ask for requirements from other people. Don't be disappointed when your wishes and hopes and dreams don't come true when you don't have requirements for yourself. When you don't have requirements for your man in your relationship, don't be surprised when he cheating on you with somebody that does have requirements. Do y'all know strippers have requirements? Do y'all know that? They don't talk to men if they not paying. Where's my money first? Now, I'm not saying be a stripper, but I'm saying they have more requirements than the good girls do. Than these women that ain't requiring nothing. Something to be said. There's something to be said about a woman or a man with requirements. Men, because it's some men on here. You need to never be in a position to where you have to ask and beg somebody for your money. If you are a man, you should never have to ask or beg another man for anything, including a boss. You need to be your own boss. You need to have those requirements for yourself. If I'm the head of a household, I need to be the head of my household. I need to be making it happen. I need to be making sure my family is taken care of and safe. You need to have requirements for yourself. Stop allowing yourself to accept and have the bare minimum. Stop allowing that. Well, I can only do so much with one job. You're right. That's why you need to get a better job. So you don't have to worry about so you don't have to worry about one income anymore. That's how you do that. Anyway, have requirements for yourself. Having requirements for yourself does include the way you present yourself to the world. I ain't got to lie to y'all and say nothing like that. Anyway, I'm about to go. Y'all have a good day. Have some requirements. Have some requirements. Have some requirements. That's all I have to say. If you didn't have requirements before this live, have some requirements now. Please have some requirements. And stick to your requirements. If they're your requirements, stick to them, no matter what they are. Stick to whatever it is that you require. Now, I'm Michaela Pink, and that's what I think. Bye.